I bet you're not tired of this story. Unfortunately, it's going to keep coming up because the GOP has decided that this is like their main campaign strategy, is make people really afraid of black people. Anyway, Springfield woman claims she never meant to spark false rumors about Haitians. The woman behind an early Facebook post that helped spark baseless rumors about Haitians eating pets told NBC News that she feels for the immigrant community. Not gonna lie, actually pretty brave of her. Think of what kind of mental state you need to be in like Springfield, Ohio, Facebook posting about how like, oh, I heard from a friend of a friend that they're eating cats, and then like things get so out of hand that a week later you're going to NBC to say you're sorry. I'm not defending her at all. Like her, okay. It was really bad of her to start with this, but who expects their random Facebook conspiracy posting to turn into like a racial witch hunt, right? You know what I mean? Like, I can understand, yeah, when the racism goes viral, basically, you really don't expect it to blow up like that. When your shit post becomes national news. It's kind of terrifying. She says she has no firsthand knowledge, had no firsthand knowledge of any such incident and is now filled with regret and fear as a result of the ensuing fallout. It just exploded into something I didn't mean to happen, Erica Lee, a Springfield resident, told NBC News on Friday. Lee recently posted on Facebook about a neighbor's cat that went missing, added that the neighbor told Lee she thought the cat was the victim of an attack by her Haitian neighbors. NewsGuard, a media watchdog that monitors for misinformation online, found that Lee had been among the first people to publish a post to social media about the rumor, screenshots of which circulated online. The neighbor, Kimberly Newton, said she heard about the attack from a third party. Interesting how literally nobody in this entire thing has come forward with a first-hand account, and everyone is saying, like, this is the classic Facebook rumor milling in a small town, right? You know, I heard someone else. Newton told NewsGuard that Lee's Facebook post misstated her story and that the owner of the missing cat was, quote, an acquaintance of a friend rather than her daughter's friend. Newton could not be reached for comment. Lee said she had no idea the post would become part of a rumor mill that would spiral into the national consciousness. She has since deleted the Facebook post. I mean, I don't necessarily want to say I feel bad for Lee because she's not exactly the prime victim here. Not even a little bit. I do feel a little bit bad for her, mostly because I keep beating this drum, and I feel like a lot of people think that this is me being inconsistent, but I'm trying to be consistent in like to the greatest degree that I can here, which is that the Republican Party's messaging right now is Nazi shit. But also, even for Republican voters who agree with that messaging that they see on like TV, they don't really agree with it. I don't know how else to put it. They agree with the stuff that Donald Trump says because they're in a cult and that's where they get their information, and it's getting like laundered by the media sources they're familiar with, but they don't really agree with the underlying consequences of what it represents. That is to say, there are plenty of Republicans who will agree with the insane like race war shit that Republicans say, but don't actually want a race war, if that makes any sense. So you kind of have like a, you know, like a confronted with the monstrousness of your party moment here. Now, unfortunately, because I know Republican voters, I'm almost positive this lady is still going to vote Republican, right? Even though she's seen her random bullshit Facebook post spiral out into pogrom shit, she's still going to be like, oh, well, you know, still don't want Mexicans taking the jobs. Local police and city officials have repeatedly said there's no evidence of such crimes in Springfield. That hasn't stopped the lies from spreading across the country and igniting a national frenzy that landed on the presidential debate stage this week. Yeah. Lee said she never imagined her post would become fodder for conspiracy theories and hate. I believe her. I just think that she's kind of dumb. I'm not a racist, she said through heavy emotion, adding that her daughter is half black. All right. And she herself is mixed race and a member of the LGBTQ community. Wow. All right. Everyone seems to be turning it into that, and that was not my intent. Median voter. Median voter! Median voter! Median voter! The anti-immigrant fervor in Springfield led to school and municipal buildings closure on Thursday and Friday after city officials received bomb threats. Lee said she pulled her daughter out of school and is now worried about her safety with so much attention on her family. She is also concerned for the safety of the Haitian community, which she said she did not intend to villainize en masse. I feel for the Haitian community, she said. If I was in the Haitians' position, I'd be terrified too, worried that someone's going to come after me because they think I'm hurting something they love. And that, again, that's not what I was trying to do. Oh, man. She never imagined her Facebook post would set off a national news cycle. I didn't think it would ever get past Springfield, she said. You know, it's all fun and games until your random racially incendiary comment makes national news. Imagine if, like, I make, like, a random comment about an Azerbaijani or Serbian, and someone shit on the sidewalk. I bet it was, like, a Serbian guy. Him. Hail Bill Clinton, and that gets picked up and there's a news cycle about it or something, you know? This will sound callous, but is there any chance this will turn people against Trump? I mean, some people, but I don't know. Like, it seems like the Republican messaging is just kind of reaching its crescendo with the extent to which it's just naked witch hunting. I don't really know like how far you can go with that. I don't before there's a snapping point. Maybe there is no snapping point. That's kind of what we're seeing right now. It just continues. We're not seeing any consequences to it, certainly in the polling. No, there's already a bunch of other randos making TikToks where they claim to have seen it. Well, yeah, this happens all the time. This happens anytime there's racial animus in America. A bunch of like right-wing grifters realize they can get a spot on Fox News by pretending to have seen something. We're literally seeing people go on Fox News because they're like, yeah, I heard from someone and they said that they saw it. The Haitian doing voodoo. And like, there you go. Congratulations. Enjoy your time on national news. We see this all the time. Remember the Nicki Minaj giant balls vaccine thing? Fondly. Riley Gaines on Fox doing the Haitian hate thing right now. Riley Gaines is the person who sucks at swimming, right? She's just a correspondent. They just like seeing the same names and faces pop up. Like, oh, this is the woman who was cruelly victimized by being worse at swimming than a transgender woman. Let's hear her on the Haitian migrant situation, you know?